No gap?
No gap here at all. That's what we're grinding off. And no gap at that end there. That's where here there's no gap. This is away because we're not square anymore. But we've got to get this gap here down to around about 1/8 of an inch, between 1/8 of an inch and 3/16, all the way, if we can, because the tiles that go on here are thick enough to cover that gap there. When we stick them on, we grout them in. But this here, that's how big that gap is. There, it's quite big. That's its deepest point there. So we've got to get this back. That's about 11, 10, 11, 12 mil. It's going to take about 9 mil, roughly. And then we should be good. And then we've got to cut this, we'll cut that end has to be cut so it's square to that wall. But that wall is badly out. And this one here, we have to then cut this, because this is the tray joint. This tray joint here goes into this tray joint here. This butts up to this, so this has to be square to this. So we've got a bit of work to do to square it all up, but at least we know now that the grinder, although it takes a long time, the grinder will take off this edge and it doesn't damage it. Then we've just got to make sure that we cut the wood underneath, because it's quite thick. We cut the wood inwards so that we're not on the wood, we're actually on the corian. Anyway, that's what's happening now. All of a sudden we're moving over this, because before some of this you could see the gap. Now we're going that way. That's the plan. And then the sink goes here, and the cooker goes there, over there. We've got the lines in, the drain. We've got the hole there for the gas. It's a gas cooker. And then once we've got this in place, which we should try and do, hopefully, touch wood, tomorrow. It's going to rain. In fact, it started raining already. So today we've done what we tested the grinder to make sure it works. It's a diamond tool, so it works. Tomorrow it's just a matter of getting stuck in and doing all the grinding so that fits in place. Once that one's in and we cut that in, we've got to cut this in, because this will be a little bit too long for that. That's it. That's the job for tomorrow. Today we've got to find something else to do. But at least we know the grinder works. Okay?